is the best idea?
Well, we've been in Syria for a long time, and it was supposed to be a very short hit, and a hit on ISIS, but it didn't work out that way. They never left, and they've been there for many, many years. And we were down to very few soldiers in Syria. We had 50 in the region that you're talking about, 50 soldiers, and they've been already moved out. But we'll see what happens with respect to a lot of different things. We've told Turkey, I spoke with President Erdogan of Turkey, and I said, got to treat him good, you got to take care of ISIS. Don't forget, we defeated this group largely, defeated ISIS, 100% of the caliphate, 100%. And we wanted to do 100%. I was going to do this 9 months ago, and we were not at 100%, but we were pretty close. Everyone said, can we get to 100%? Now I get to 100%, and they say, well, maybe we could stay longer. I say, well, when do we get out? There's got to be a time we get out. We have to bring our people back home. And frankly, our great soldiers, I've been talking about this on the campaign. You go back 3 years ago and more, and you watch the speeches. We want to bring our soldiers back home. These are the endless wars. And we're not fighting, we're policing to a large extent. We're policing in certain areas. We're not police, these are fighters, great fighters, the greatest in the world, and that's what they do. So I've told President Erdogan, I hope he's going to treat everybody with great respect. You have to understand, they've been fighting various of the people that we were working with, and Turkey's been fighting them for many years. Somebody said hundreds of years. You had just mentioned to me yesterday, 200 years, maybe more. At some point, we have to bring our people back home, and that's what we're doing.
Is it a firm decision, sir?
It's always a firm decision. Last time I made a firm decision, and I said we'll do it over a period of time. We've been doing this actually over a period of time, over a very long period of time. And we've been working with the people in this room, and our soldiers have been coming back over that period of time. I think that one of the very big factors when we defeated ISIS, we have thousands right now of ISIS fighters and families. We have family members, wives, children, and many of them come out of Europe. They come out of Germany, they come out of France and other countries of Europe. And I told them, you have to take these people back. You have to take them back, give them trials, do whatever you have to do. And they said, no, we don't want to do that. I said, well, you have to do that. That's not fair to the American taxpayer. It's not fair to America. It's not fair to the United States not to do that. But they chose not to do it. I said, again, you got to take them back. We can't take care of 60, 70,000 people. And we're not going to move the fighters to Guantanamo Bay and take care of them for many, many years into the future. It's not for us. We did you a great service, a great favor. We defeated the caliphate 100%. Now it's time for Germany and France and all of the nations where they came from to take them back. And they chose no. And maybe they're going to change their tune now. I don't know. But in the meantime, we'll have to rely on the European nations. We'll have to rely on various other nations. As an example, Iran, Iraq, Turkey, Syria, Russia, and some other nations to take care of these fighters. But the American taxpayer is not going to spend 50 years of paying tax or whatever it may be that they're wherever they may be. For instance, Guantanamo, or for instance, prisons in the United States. The American taxpayer won't put up with that.